convincing people we're really doing this work. Rifles we make have handmade wood screws, and if it's a black metal part of the gun, it's shaped by hammering, and we tell people, well, there's one of the most phenomenal advertisements that I know from the 18th century exists, and he said he was ready and willing to make a rifle gun that is barrel lock mounting from the bar, the stock from the tree. And that's how we make a gun here, barrel lock mounting from the bar, the stock from the tree, But it is sometimes difficult convincing people we're really doing this stuff. After it's welded into a tube, it takes us in this situation the better part of a few days to ream the hole smooth. And reaming bits can only follow the hole that's there. You're gradually enlarging and smoothing a hole. And it's only until recently I realized that the perfect sequencing between bits is the 64th of an inch. And I've been using the phrase over the last 2 days, false economy, trying to force a bit that's too big through that hole because it takes twice as long, and all you do is fatigue the guy cranking the flywheel.
People all the time watch us making nails, and they say, geez, it's an unbelievable amount of time. It takes 30 seconds to make a nail. Unbelievable amount of time. They must have been horribly expensive. Well, so there's the great insight. In the present day, if you were making nails this way, you'd have to charge $1.50 a nail or whatever to the customer. In the 18th century, though, the value of that nail was in how much iron is in it. So how much iron is in that nail? Not a whole lot. And then this looks like it takes a long time. That one nail is going to nail a shingle to the roof. Have you asked the carpenters how long it takes them to make a shingle? And why does that whole system work? Because labor is a cheap commodity, and that's a big change. If you want to understand the past, you have to understand that materials are worth more than labor, and it's a different world economically.
When you get the 3 parts on that allow you to shape the stock, and you get after it, and you're switching tools, and that's a blast. I mean, because now you're seeing it start to take form. It's not the big, it's not the big chunk of wood anymore. It's not the squared off slabs. There we go.
Oh, that's a nice pour.
What we do is a passion. And what you find when you're passionate about something is you really, really want to be there doing that, and you really, really want to share your passion with other people that are interested.
Pinches a nerve, I guess. Oh yeah, you make reproductions. Well, no, we don't. It's a custom rifle. It's not a copy of an existing firearm. It works within a stylistic vocabulary that's established by original makers, but it's not. It's certainly not a reproduction. I will use the term recreation.
People today are so detached from handwork to think that you can make something that's that beautiful and that functional and that precise using a hammer and a saw and a file and a chisel just baffles a lot of the modern audience. Yeah, the museum, this museum preserves buildings and objects and documents, but also skills. And preserving those skills is part of our mission that really no other museum has.